So hey friends, in this video we are going to do the first chapter of Flamingo. The last lesson. The last lesson, the story is about a student, a patriot, and a teacher. So, in this story, there is a very emotional account of patriotism. What happens is, this story is of the days of Franco-Persian wars. So, France had been defeated and that Persia had won. So orders had come from Berlin that only German is to be taught in the schools of Alsace and Lorraine. So what happens is, there is a boy called Franz in this story. He is going to school, not wanting but still reluctantly going to school. In the midway, he sees a very big crowd standing on the notice board, but he was not bothered. He still forced himself and rushed to school. And when he rushed to school, what he sees, oh God, there is damn quietness. What? Like, really? It sounds like a Sunday morning. And he thought he was going to be scolded as usual by Mr. M. Hamill. But nothing of that kind happened. So Mr. M. Hamill received or welcomed Franz very politely. He said, "Please, Franz, come in and have a seat." Franz was shocked. Oh my God, this is really Mr. M. Hamill. And then the story moves like Franz, and the most shocking thing was that the back benches were occupied by the villagers. And then the teacher announced that it was their last lesson. And what a thunderclap it was to the ears of Franz. He was in a great shock. He was suddenly felt in love with his books, his teacher. He forgot all the crankiness of Mr. M. Hamill. And the villagers thanked M. Hamill for giving them faithful teaching service. And they also said sorry for not paying attention to this language. And then Mr. M. Hamill said that whatever happens, if the people are united by their language, they are never enslaved. So this is the story. And Mr. M. Hamill tried to teach something on that day. And on that day, Franz understood each and every word because he was listening with utter focus and concentration. And also Mr. M. Hamill was teaching damn patiently. So the lesson was over. Something choked Mr. M. Hamill from saying goodbye, because he was teaching in the school for 40 years. So he was emotional. And then the story ends on a very positive note. He says, people are united until French language is a very logical language, and we should protect it, conserve it, and until we are bound with the thread of the language, we are never going to be enslaved. So on this positive note, this lesson ends. So guys, for this video, this is the end. I guarantee you, if you follow me for English, you will definitely score good marks. Thank you.